Alright, let's talk about one of the NBA's most shocking and honestly disturbing scandals, one that hardly ever gets mentioned in the highlight reels. I'm talking about Karl Malone. Yes, that Karl Malone, the Mailman Hall of Famer, two-time MVP, a Utah Jazz legend. But off the court, there's a story that's been swept under the rug for decades, and it involves Malone fathering a child when he was 20 with a 13-year-old girl. Now let's set the scene. It's 1983, Summerfield, Louisiana. Karl Malone is a star athlete just months away from heading to Louisiana Tech on a basketball scholarship. Gloria Bell is a local girl. She's 13, not a typo. 13. Malone, at 20, enters into a relationship with her. The result? A baby boy named Demetrius Bell is born. Here's the controversy. Malone was never criminally charged. In small towns, things get handled quietly. Malone's family reportedly settled out of court with Gloria's family for a relatively small sum. Legally, this is statutory rape, no question. But the case never went to trial. Malone wasn't prosecuted, and he went on to become an NBA superstar. Now think about this. This wasn't just a youthful mistake. We're talking about a 20-year-old man and a 7th grader. If this happened today, it would dominate the news cycle, ruin reputations, maybe end careers. But back then, sports media barely whispered about it. The NBA looked the other way. Malone himself never really addressed it, at least not until decades later. And even then, it was vague apologies and deflections. And the story gets even messier. Malone didn't acknowledge Demetrius as his son for years. Demetrius grew up without his dad, eventually making it to the NFL. Ironic twist, right? Only meeting Malone as an adult. Imagine the psychological toll that takes. So why is this barely discussed? Is it because Malone was too important to the NBA? Was it just small-town secrecy? Or does society just have a selective memory when it comes to the dark side of sports legends? Here's my take. We have to confront these facts, even if it means tarnishing the legacy of a Hall of Famer. Great stats and slam dunks don't erase real-life harm. And if we ignore stories like this, what message are we sending to victims, past, present, and future? So, maybe next time someone brings up the mailman, let's remember that the full story isn't just about basketball. It's about accountability. Thanks for sticking with me on this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should the NBA do more to address the off-court actions of its legends? Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives and hard truths.